Start your meal with an outstanding raw bar platter. Move on to some lobster and bacon guacamole. Dive into the perfect pile of steak frites and finish up with an outrageous ice cream sundae. Add in an open kitchen helmed by a top chef,
Crab cake close, chef.
a big busy bar, and a beautifully stylish dining room, and you'll probably think this is one of Boston's hottest restaurants.
Collie dumpling, 303, table share.
But you'd be wrong.
We tried to bring a little bit of the city here to the suburbs.
Great Road Kitchen is actually located about 45 minutes west of Boston. And while the town of Littleton isn't known as a culinary hotbed, owner Marcus Palmer and chef Chris Frothingham are looking to change that.
And I hear this from guests all the time. I feel like I'm in Boston, but here I am in Littleton, and that's exactly what we were looking for.
The food here ranges from fun to fancy, with both affordable options and expensive indulgences, making it the kind of place that's great for any occasion.
We're hoping it's your 3-night-a-week place, maybe 4 nights a week. It is somewhere you could have a fancy dinner and bring out a date, but it's also a place where we have a lot of businesses coming in after work and a lot of local people coming in just to unwind and have a good time.
The restaurant is only a few months old, and while it does boast around 200 seats, they fill up fast every night. And when you pair a big full dining room with an active open kitchen, the energy is awesome.
We designed the restaurant specifically so every seat has a view of the kitchen in some form, in some angle. And you kind of feed off of that because you see how many people are back there, how fast they're working, how intense it is. You see all the staff that it takes to make an operation like this work.
And for diners who want to get really close to the action, the seats at the Raw Bar are the hottest in the house.
The guests love these seats. They'll be the first seats to fill up every night.
And you really see what's going on. Everyone we talk to every night has so much fun there because we get to talk to them from the inside and they get to see it from the outside.
Every meal at Great Road Kitchen starts with some buttery complimentary rolls, but Phantom recommends upgrading to the house-made focaccia smothered with caramelized onions.
Because there's nothing better. We bake it and we just serve it warm with balsamic vinegar and olive oil.
After that, the seafood tower is a great way to sample some seriously fresh shellfish.
Fun thing about the Raw Bar, it does change almost daily. We could have 4, 5, 6 oysters every night. Some East Coast, some West Coast. We have some forms of clams, and we have shrimp cocktail. There's always a variety, but the nice thing is we make it really easy. There's a card on each table, list every single oyster and how much it costs. There's a little golf pencil on there, and all you have to do is write how many of each you want, and it's out within minutes to get the table going.
Other great starters include Asian-inspired fried calamari frites and the top-selling guacamole kicked up with bacon and lobster.
Guac is great on its own, but on top of that, the salt from the pork, the contrast between the cool avocado and the cilantro and that little bite of onion, lots of lime juice with the salty bacon, and then on top of that, just again, the seafood, it's just adding, decadence to something that's already luxurious.
Entrees at Great Road Kitchen offer something for everyone, like cast iron chicken with grilled broccolini, Baja fish tacos with guacamole, seared yellowfin tuna encrusted with wasabi peas, and some of the best steak frites you'll ever eat.
We marinate 8 ounces, grill it to order, slice it, serve it over our house-made French fries that we toss with arugula and Parmesan, top it with a whiskey onion butter, demi-glace, and a little truffle oil. As that demi-glace seeps through the steak into the fries, you have different layers of flavor going through that dish, and when you get to the bottom, all those fries that have just been soaked up in the demi-glace and truffle oil, you can't beat it.
For dessert, you could get the Bananas Foster bread pudding, but a better choice is this enormous ice cream sundae served in a retro bowl.
It's an old-school sort of glass goblet that we fill with several different flavors ice cream, whichever you choose, topped with chocolate sauce. We actually use a marshmallow fluff. We have sprinkles, cherries, you name it, we put it on there. We sell a ton of those every night.
On Sunday, Great Road Kitchen serves a killer brunch with dishes like huevos rancheros and cornflake-crusted French toast. But the real hidden jewel on the menu here is served exclusively at lunch.
Having lived on the North Shore for a while, I found down this way I can't find a good roast beef sandwich. So instead of having to travel 30 minutes every day to go get one, I decided to put one on our menu. So we actually roast beef in the house every day, really nice and rare. We slice it very thin, and we do a ½ pound of roast beef on a toasted brioche bun that we top with cheese sauce, homemade horseradish sauce, a little bit of barbecue sauce, and then crispy onion strings piled high. You just can't beat it. You have to roll up your sleeves, tuck in a napkin, and go to town.
And whether you come for lunch, brunch, or dinner, Great Road Kitchen promises an all-around great dining experience.
If you go out that door and you tell me, I had the best server here tonight, I had the friendliest people, everyone was so nice, I'm going to be happy because I know the food's great, but we want that hospitality piece on top of that as well.